The host of Facing South Florida, Jim DeFede, joins us now. These types of warrants can be some of the most dangerous for law enforcement.
Jim, what's exactly the latest on how this all unfolded, and where does the investigation go from here?
So from what I've been able to gather in talking to the various officials in law enforcement is that they were basically following IP addresses. They were trying to, track down information related to child porn. And what this is known as is this is sort of a knock and announce warrant. That's what I believe what took place here. They showed up at 6 a.m. very early in the morning. That's designed to sort of make sure the person is there and available. This was probably not going to lead to an immediate arrest unless they saw something specific, but they were simply there to seize the computers, to seize probably his phones, to take that material, bring it back for analysis, and then possibly charges could be filed at a later time. But clearly something went very wrong here. When you have one subject shooting 5 FBI agents, there's going to be a lot of questions asked about exactly what they knew about this individual who did the shooting. Were they properly prepared? You already heard Ted talk about the fact that there will be various FBI teams that will come down to analyze what exactly took place here, and that sort of understanding can lead to those types of reforms. As you mentioned, the Sunnyland case, as a result of that case where eight agents were shot against 2 subjects, they changed the type of firearms that FBI agents were allowed to carry. Back in the day, they carried 38s. Now they moved to 9mm. The training increased. So an incident like this will get thoroughly reviewed and will likely lead to some significant changes.
And Jim, this case is very similar to another deadly shooting from 2004 when BSO Detective Todd Fata was killed. Are there parallels that you see that may guide the investigation?
Undoubtedly. I've had a number of people in law enforcement bring up the Fata case. This was one, just to remind you folks, that this was a Broward Sheriff's detective and another detective serving a search warrant on a home, again in a child pornography case. And the idea that often carries with these things is that the perpetrator isn't necessarily violent. But in that case, there were threats against officers. The deputies knew that the man behind the door had guns and had made threats against law enforcement, and so there was a lot of criticism. Why didn't they use a SWAT team to go in? Fata's family ended up suing the Broward Sheriff's Office and reach a settlement for $2 million. That's going to be some of the questions here. Just as I said a second ago, what did FBI agents know about the man in this apartment? What did they understand him to be? Did they know him to carry weapons, to have firearms? Had he made any threats against law enforcement? And if so, why didn't they use a SWAT team? Now, I've interviewed folks who do these types of warrants in the past, and again, they say you can't just automatically send in SWAT teams on every search warrant. It's just not feasible. But if their risk was high enough, they could have requested it, and they certainly would have gotten it.
A lot of questions being asked right now. Jim DeFede, thank you very much for joining us.